It's Anything Sunday. Welcome to Let's Talk Under the Trees. I'm Mr. Palmer. We have Mr. Cunningham, Mr. Rastafarian himself. What's up, homie?
What's going on, brethren?
It's Mr. Cunningham. A lot of individuals are on this big health kick now about eating different kinds of foods, cholesterol, starchy foods, and I've been knowing you for a little while now, and you are a strict vegetarian. Now I'm gonna tell a little story. You know, we used to be roommates, but that's on another level. And the first time I seen you not eating any meat, I said, he gonna break down.
well, brethren, I wouldn't say break down, but I did. Me and my empress, sometimes we incorporate a little meat, but never pork, never beef, and never turkey. Chicken here,
right?
And shrimp every now and then, and love salmon.
Okay.
So, and definitely you gotta watch all the foods that you eat. You know, as far as meat is meat. You know, so yeah. Since then, meeting you, I was strict, pretty much vegan.
Yeah.
You know, and the times calls for that. You know, the times that we were in at that time, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So that definitely worked out. So I definitely know the life to lead as far as being a vegan or vegetarian.
I used to see you mix up something in a blender, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if you had a head of cabbage in there, or you had some collard greens, or whatever you had in there.
I had greens in there, and that green was kale. And sometimes I would do spinach, and definitely green is good for the body. You know, so I would do that. Then I would do fruits and vegetables. That's strictly a good, you know, I wouldn't say diet, because I'm going to throw a word at you. Everything they try to give us as far as words is a killer. You look at the word diet,
right.
I say live it, you know. So, you know, what I was doing at that time, and still doing it, you know, doing the vegetables and doing the fruits and mixing in the drinks and the smoothie. Now they got them on the shelf, so you can go get it off the shelf. They got the naked drink.
Right.
Got a lot of sugar in it.
Right.
But, you know, it's a start, you know, for somebody that want to taste something that's, you know, healthy and good for consumption, you know.
Let me ask you a question. On your average diet through the week, say 7 days in a week, what do you really eat during the week? Say Sunday through Sunday, Monday to Monday, or whatever you want to, you know, call it.
Just the other day, or probably yesterday, me and my empress, we ate broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, just vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes. That's what we had this morning. We had eggs, incorporate eggs. She put kale in there, I think. Tomatoes. Kale is definitely good. Tomatoes, onions, and no meat was needed, and still got full. You know, so no meat was needed, and that's breakfast. And that's mainly on the weekends. On the weekday, for breakfast, I stop by sometimes and get me a naked drink. You know, I get the green. It's called Green Machine, and that's very good. And it can keep me running till lunchtime. Lunchtime, a lot of times, brother, you know, I eat one meal a day. You know, so I really don't stop for lunch and pick anything up. I incorporate water into my living, or as one would call it, diet. You know, that keeps me going. And not eating too much sometimes keeps you from sickness, you know, because you're eating a lot of foods, you know, so your body is, as we go through this word again, digest, you know, diet. We want all these killer things that they're giving us. So it takes your body a lot of work to digest these foods.
Right.
So I pretty much stick to the creed of eating one meal a day, you know. I try to eat lunch, incorporate if I get real hungry, but mainly when I get home, I'm just eating a nice dinner full of vegetables and sometimes a side of shrimp on there. But that's definitely every day of the week we eating some type of vegetable.
So you, I know you're a Rastafarian,
True.
And I visited Jamaica on several occasions. So how does the diet of a vegetarian, intertwines with the Rastafarian, because I know a lot of Rastafarians don't eat meat.
Don't eat meat at all. Of course, it's strictly vegetables.
Right.
Haile Selassie was a vegetarian. Who people follow. Henry Percival was the beginning of the Rastafarian faith. But we honor and we look at Haile Selassie as a true living God.
Right.
We don't look at him as the God, but a true and living God.
Right.
All of us are gods. All of us have God incorporated in us. So as far as eating what God gave to us, God gave us the plants. A lot of Rastafarians smoke the plant.
Right.
But God gave us the plant. You don't mention cheeseburger in the Bible. You don't mention, peas in the Bible. Although we take place in that, because that's where we at. We're over here in Babylon is what we call it.
Right.
So we take part in that, and when you're in Rome, do as you, what they say, that saying that they have.
They say, when you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do.
Yeah. So I'm over here now, but I used to live in Ethiopia.
All right.
And at that time, it was only thing that I could eat is vegetables. And right now you look at the shelves, you go to the store right now with what we got going on as far as this virus, you go into the stores right now, the fruit and the vegetables are plentiful. But the shelves with the processed food, they're empty.
Right.
Why is that? Because we're not used to that. You know what I mean? But you go over there, you can find fruit all day, but you can't find toilet paper. You can call up, I want some oranges, I want some, strawberries, whatever you have it as far as vegetables, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
You can find it, it's plentiful,
Yeah.
And now they have these offsprings of fruits that are man-made.
Right.
I try to eat things with seeds in them. Not to say I wouldn't, I've been not likeful, but I haven't been as strengthened as I used to be as far as the faith is Rastafari.
Right.
Again,
Okay.
because they strictly vegetables.
Right.
Strictly, So that's one thing. And I'm a Rastafari amongst anything. Rastafari follow the Christian base. If you look at it, we follow the Bible. I'm one of the many Rastafarians that don't smoke. I haven't partook, but I don't smoke. I'm high on life.
Right.
I know that, right?
Definitely high on life.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
At all.
Ain't nothing
At
wrong
all.
with that.
You was telling me about your story, some things you went through, and your faith brought you back, and in general earlier.
Well, I grew up, in the church, Christian,
Right.
and still are a Christian. Don't take that away. Amongst a lot of things, I've studied, but what I proclaim to be is Rastafarian.
Right.
That's why you see the colors a lot of times when you're around me. You see it in my truck, you see it in my vehicle. That's the ice golden green, and we all go by that when we stop, yield, and go at the stoplight. That's that. That's that yellow green. So again. I had got off the path, I was eating all type of bad foods, and not to say I don't eat fried foods and things now, but I was eating bad foods, living a bad, having bad thoughts in my mind,
Right.
So I got introduced to several concepts of faith, and that brought out truth to me, and it stuck to me. It was a magnet to me. So I went over to Ethiopia, got baptized over there, in the church again, and hold truth to Rastafarian, although, they say, oh, you must talk with, you all go on there, brethren, I can do that if I want to, but to understand me or to overstand me, I speak straight English so you can hear what I'm saying loud and clear.
You understand more than most
Yeah,
importantly.
and sometimes people, they get caught in that dialect, all go on there, brethren, all that good stuff. It's good, I can speak that. But when I'm speaking amongst brothers such as yourself, I want everything to be clear.
Yeah.
But going over to Ethiopia, they live the life of a Rastafari. They don't have to say they Rastas.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of us don't have to say we Rasta. But
It speaks for itself.
it speaks for itself.
Right.
Yes, brethren. It speaks for itself. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Doing good. Being good. That's Christian faith.
Right.
All that, it's no bad thing to it. If you're a good person, whatever you call yourself, and if God allows you to live, and do good, you're doing something good, no matter what religion you want to call that or go by,
Right.
A name is just a name you want to identify with, so Rasta faith is where I lie,
Let me ask you a question. A lot of individuals want to change their diet, and they are actually afraid to go vegetarian, believe it or not, because they have to have this type of meat or this type of gravy.
Yeah.
Did you go? Have you ever went through something like that?
Let me tell you, brethren. Not really. It was easy for me because back in the day, you know, growing up, I used to hide my meat. You know, growing in the family, man.
Yeah.
I used to, you know, throw my pork chop over here, throw my beef over here. You know, my mom said, you know, you ain't gotta hide it. Just tell me you don't want it.
Yeah.
You know, I used to throw it in the trash, throw it in my little toy box. You know, and then roaches all over the place.
You felt some type of way, like if I don't eat this, man, then they might look at me like, oh man, why you don't want to eat the
Yeah. So, and I noticed, brethren, it slowed me down. I was fast, you know, and it slowed me down. I used to be tired, so I'm like, what's doing this? So it came to me, that meat doing it to me, you know. So I stayed with the sugary stuff, you know, the sweets and stuff, and you know, Rastafarian stuck out to me, and went along things we call a cult at a while,
Right.
A brethren that will not mention, you know, but he took us through a lot of good brethren through a lot of things, and out of that, you know, I just became Rasta. But with that being said, as far as being a vegetarian, it's not something easy to do. What you got to do is not buy the food. Don't buy the food. If you don't buy the food ain't gonna buy you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So be selective in the foods that you buy. Go try it. You know, try it. I said, try it small. You know, you ain't gotta buy all vegetables. Cut it out daily. You know, because a lot of people eat meat daily. Everybody go to, you know, Burger King, get them a burger. Popeyes, get their Popeyes chicken,
without even thinking about
it, because it's so routine.
Yeah.
So try something to do. Say, hey, no, I'm gonna come to Popeyes, but I'm not gonna get the chicken. Let me get your side of beans. Let me get some sides, some macaroni and cheese. Even if you're gonna start there, you know, start to get that out of your system. You know, because as we know, what it does is clogs the arteries. You know, and a lot of people, you know, we have people. You know, we have diabetes. You know, we have high cholesterol. So we have difficulties with eating meat. You know, a lot of us, you know, where we come from, we didn't eat meat. You know, we just eat. I mean, look at where the Bible says it was just fruits and vegetables. Not even mention the cows in there, but that was for a feast. You know, so I wouldn't say one has to go strictly vegan, but watch what you eating as far as the meat is concerned, because you don't know where it comes from. If you had to go out and slaughter a cow yourself, you probably wouldn't eat meat, because you'll see how filthy it was. So you don't even know what these people are doing to put this product in your cafeteria or in your restaurant or in your grocery. You know, so you got to be careful what you partake, because you only get one life, you only get one body. So take care of it the best you can. That's your vehicle.
That's right.
You know, a lot of brothers take care of their vehicle to the utmost. You know, it shiny, got the nice rims on it. You know, but their vehicle, the body, the true carrier. You know, they don't take care of it. You know, they watch what type of gas they put in their car. Man, I ain't putting that type of gas in my car. You know, but you're going down the street getting the ribs out.
Oil change.
Oh, it say get your oil change every 3,000 miles. You know, but your body, that one vehicle, you ain't worried about, you ain't concerned about. You know, and it's going to waste, but you only get one. You can go buy another vehicle once that one tired out, but this one here, once it's done, and then we're afraid to go to the doctor. You know, we're afraid. We're afraid. You know, we're afraid. Why we're afraid? Because we know something wrong. You know, in your mind, your heart telling you something wrong. It's not beating right. You know, it's hard to tell you. You know, if it don't, it'll attack you.
You made a comment to me a few days ago. You said that a gorilla don't eat any meat.
No.
And I thought about it.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
A gorilla does not eat meat.
No.
You know?
Everything is plant-based.
Plant-based.
That's it.
Cow don't eat meat. Look at him.
What?
Yes.
Grazing. Grazing on the green.
Giraffes.
When you
that's what they were born to be, that size. That's what, you know, our teeth are made to chew beef all the time. Or chew beef, you know?
Because we, you know, we're in our community, we like to eat lima beans. Okay. Sometimes people cook smoked neck bones.
Yes,
or,
that's what they got put in there.
Or turkey, smoked turkey.
Yes.
So,
gotta be something with a smoke on
it. After further experiment, you know, I like to eat that also. You know, I was cooking my meat down, and usually when the meat gets right, you see all that nice seasoned juice. And I looked at it, I said, man, this is nasty. All that grease from the meat, no matter if it was turkey or smoked neck bones. So I poured that junk away, you know, I poured it down the drain. Then I built my stock back up fresh.
Yes.
You know, I didn't have no pork neck bones, I had turkey.
Okay.
But if I didn't do that, I was going to put all that grease in my body.
Yeah.
And I've seen at family functions that, you know, everybody cooked the greens with the ham hocks.
Yeah.
It looked like it was just shining. The grease, like it was weighted grease.
That Murray.
Yeah.
You just take a spoonful of it, man. Put it in your hand, put it on your head.
And one of my uncles asked me, "You want some?" I said, "That's all right, player.
I'm good.
I'm good."
And see, a lot of times, brethren, if I'm at functions such as that, you know, a lot of people know how I eat to live. So they say, well, a lot of people in my life, man, that I come to know, they'll say, well, we cooked it without that in it, which I bless them for that. And, and it shows that we're rubbing off on each other because I'm learning from them and they're learning from me.
Right.
You know, so, and it's all a learning, you know what I mean?
It's all a learning process.
Because you learn from everybody, you know what I mean? Somebody going to teach you something, you know, you think you know it all, but they're going to teach you something. They're like, young brother, you know, let me tell you this about me. Then I'm open up to explore that and hear that. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
And I may be a different thinker at that time. Everything is, you know, changed, you know, but how I feel and how I come to know now that, you know, I'm going to keep those things out of my body.
Have you ever experienced this before?
What's
You
that?
tell someone you're vegetarian and you go to maybe a family function, all these pig knuckles on the table, ham hocks, wait a minute, and they're looking at you that you're uppity, you're too good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's not one of us.
Yeah.
Pig knuckles. Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Or you forgot where you came from.
Your roots.
Yeah, because you won't put that ham hock in your mouth.
Yeah.
And bite on it like an apple.
I'm tell you what I done heard.
Talk to
Hey
me.
man, this the other white meat.
Yeah.
It's the other white meat. Oh
Yeah.
really? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. A lot of times, you know, if I run into that situation with somebody that you know don't know me offhand, and thankful enough, I'm blessed to go around family, so a lot of family know, you know, how I eat to live. So when I do go to places like that, I'm like, no, I'm good. You know, I don't throw at them, no, I don't eat that. You know what I mean? I don't throw it in their face. You shouldn't eat that. You know, if they come to my side and say, oh, it's good over there and taste it, you know, and they like keep on beating me down with it. I'm like, no, I don't eat that. And this is why I don't eat it. And the next thing you know, they're like, you know, they're listening to what I say, and they may not stick with them right then and there, but overall, they'll hear the message come from somebody. Because I didn't get this message through, you know, myself. Somebody taught me. I heard it from somebody, you know, and each one teach one.
And a lot of times, on the flip side of that, when you explain that situation, what you don't eat, some folks get very angry.
Oh, yeah.
Like, almost want to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Because you won't get their hamburger off the grill or maybe fried chicken or whatever you don't eat.
Why you won't eat that?
Yeah. Oh, that nigga think he's better than us.
Think you're better than that. Right.
Oh, you won't eat that.
Oh, that's why he's so skinny now.
Right.
Look at him.
I'm going to play a sound clip just in case you change your mind. We don't know. He don't know. But don't run out of here. Just, you know, I'm going to play a little sound clip just in case you want to go back to your old roots. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just in case you want to. Baked chicken, fried chicken, barbecue.
As you know, the only thing, you know, you can remember from that is waking up in the country, especially in Jamaica. You know, a lot of people have those at their house and that wakes you up.
Right.
Yeah, but going back to the gorilla has a nice form, nice physique.
Right.
Don't eat meat at all.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
You can talk a lot about a lot of these animals who don't eat meat. You know, you probably throw. I mean, he'll attack a human or attack the animal if it's in his way.
Right.
Other than that, what's his daily living or diet consume?
Vegetables.
You know,
Vegetables and plants.
Yeah.
When you're talking under the tree with us, we like to give a gift. You know, I'm just going to make sure, you know.
And I appreciate you brothers for inviting me.
Oh, yeah.
You don't live hungry.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just in case you want something to eat, you might you know,
I'm
feel
good.
some type of way.
And look, hold on. It's a healthy choice, too.
Right.
You know, turkey breast.
Right, you might
You
feel
know,
some.
I don't touch the turkey.
Okay.
You know, but I'm looking at it. It's got, you know, sweet Russell potatoes,
Right.
great potatoes, green beans,
Right.
you know, onions and cranberries, some good things in it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
So it's and it's cold too. So and you got a microwave over
Yeah, I'm
there.
just making sure you might be hungry.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Good
okay.
looking out though. Good looking out. Good looking out. Now, if that was a little salmon in there, you know, you wouldn't get that back. I'll hold on to
I
that,
heard
brother.
that. I heard that. Man.
You were saying something earlier about living in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
When you hear individuals say they live in Ethiopia,
Yeah.
we think a lot of people have a phobia. They think of the jungle automatically.
The jungle.
Right, automatic.
Yeah.
So could you explain how your time was in Ethiopia living there? How long did you live there?
Well, I went there on 2 occasions,
Right.
and the longest that I did live there was 6 months. Learned the language as far as the money, currency first, the number, and then learned the greetings, and a little conversation. They speak Amharic over there.
Right.
Yeah, and they have 80 languages that they speak. So you're talking about a smart individuals, So I went over there to find myself, And of course, if one don't know, that was where the first bone was found. They call it Lucy.
Right.
That was where the first genetic makeup of a human being, which we call bones, was found over there in Ethiopia. I visited Addis Ababa, but I lived a couple of places around the city. Addis Ababa is the main city, and it's a big city. It's growing right now. Last time I was there was 2011. And at that time, they would do 3 days without lights in the city and 4 days on the generator. So you would live your life off the generator. But over there, it's the Holy Land. They don't have churches that you walk into. You walk by, it's a church.
Okay.
You will hear a sermon given, of course, in Amharic over the intercom. So yeah, it's a religious place. I definitely feel. And definitely, I would say not believe, but know that I was given another life when I did take myself over there.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing about that, there are years behind us. There's 7 years behind us. So right now it's 2002 here. It's 2013 there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go by the it's not the Gregorian calendar that they follow. They were not colonized by any invader, such as Mussolini or Hitler. Other places in Africa were colonized. Ethiopia was not colonized.
Wow.
Yeah. They beat out a lot of people that came in there and tried to overthrow them with just sticks and stones. You know how they say sticks and stones will not break my body? Well, people came in there with guns, and they got defeated. We call it a Holy Land.
Right.
That's how I think about, as far as you want, as far as good people. If you're a good person, God will take care of you. That's how I look at Ethiopia. God took care of his Holy Land from them invaders. So Ethiopia was a blessing.
Oh, that's good.
What part of Ethiopia was Haile Selassie from?
It was Addis Ababa.
Okay.
Addis Ababa. He was the emperor, 225th emperor. They called him a king. He got voted Statesman of the Year, Time Magazine Man of the Year.
Right.
Fought off Mussolini, and World War III was supposed to happen.
From what I understand, he was the last emperor too.
Last emperor.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And he comes from the lineage of King David, which is in your Bible, in your Bible, in my Bible.
Yep.
King David. Yep. That's somebody you can relate to. You're like, wait a minute, that's his lineage, King David.
Yep.
Bathsheba.
That's an actual real.
Yeah,
lineage.
that's a real lineage.
Yeah.
So if you show me where you could show me someone that is in the Bible that has a lineage to somebody, you got to believe that and you got to respect that. So I did, and I do, and I still, continue to know that, he was, God's given to us as a Rastafari, and I know he was, a blessing to the world.
Right. Another thing I wanted to ask you is, some folks thinking about going vegetarian, but they're straddling the fence as far as, are they going to get real hungry at night, or can they really feel like their body is filled up with food, eating mostly vegetables and fruits?
You I said this to the Empress today after eating breakfast, breakfast.
Okay.
that after I'm full.
Right.
And so it's in your mind sometimes
Right,
that you gotta eat so much. You gotta eat meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? But your body got your trick. The mind can play tricks on you.
Right.
You know, you remember Scarface back in the day.
Right.
Ghetto boys,
Yeah,
huh?
right. It can.
The
You
mind
know,
playing tricks
I'm
on you.
hungry. I'm hungry. And you think you're hungry, so you gotta get up. And,
Yeah.
and what it look like? You're getting up. You know, going to the refrigerator, going to get a piece of bologna. You like, no, it's discipline. You know, it's called discipline. You know. You have to be disciplined, and you're disciplined to get up in the morning to go to work every day. You're disciplined to do a lot of things in life that you should do. You should take care of your body. That should be #1 priority.
Right.
You know, discipline within yourself, because of discipline within yourself, it goes outward. Everybody else around you will be disciplined as well.
I'm gonna bring up an important fact. Some folks might get mad at me, but
Hey, that's far.
I haven't ate grilled living onions in about 15 years.
Why is that?
Because when the last time I did eat it, an individual walked up to me and said, "Don't you know, a lot of things goes through the liver of an animal." He said they have cancer, different sicknesses, and it goes through the liver of an animal. But he said that the liver of an animal is just like a filter, like we have.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I didn't eat any more liver and onions.
Despite what they say.
Despite what they say. And in the South, we like to, of course, liver, onions, and side of grits and gravy. So I don't eat liver and onions.
Gizzards.
I don't eat gizzards either. I don't eat gizzards either.
Lizards, not lizards, but gizzards.
Right.
And also liver got to be the nastiest food I've ever tasted.
Right.
Because I've had, and it's been many a years,
Right.
you know. When I say many a years, centuries.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't eat liver.
But a lot of people, that's how they were brought up.
Of course, I was too.
So a lot of times we're afraid of change.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, if it's changing for the better, I say, take heed and try it. If you don't like it,
Right.
your doctor gonna tell you shouldn't like it.
I didn't like liver in the first place. Man. I ain't never liked liver, man.
Yeah.
It just didn't have a good taste to me.
No, this is what threw me off from beef and liver at the same time. I'm a local youth there, so I go into the kitchen, and my mother has a pot. So I go into the pot, I taste it, and I think it's beef, but it was liver. So I thought it was beef. So I said, I ain't never gonna make that mistake thinking that beef is liver or liver is beef. I'm gonna just leave it all alone totally.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A lot of people don't also know shrimp is not good for you.
Bottom feeder.
Yes.
Bottom
It's not.
feeder. Bottom feeder. There's no.
Go ahead.
There's same thing as a lot of foods, and that's one thing that I do partake in, brother. What I said, and I just started that probably about maybe a couple of years because I was on the road a lot,
Right.
so I was definitely into the and see myself again. I'm not saying that I'm the best at not eating meat, so it's not to say hard, but
Right.
I'm still partaking in something that I know and have knowledge of, shrimp. But it's the lightest of meat that I have partaken in that I eat. from time to time.
Shrimp's very high in cholesterol.
Yes.
Very high.
Yes.
And I see a lot of people get these shrimp plates, what they call them, garlic trays. I'm medically allergic to shrimp, so that's why I'm talking trash.
Is that all shellfish?
All shellfish.
Okay.
And I see 3 or 4 sticks of butter in the crab tray, and then when they come around me, "What's up, man? I'm not shaking your hand." All this,
You contaminated right now. You gotta go wash your hands first.
all this grease. Mr. T.Smallz, are you guilty of eating garlic crab tray?
Man,
I'm putting you on blast.
I have ate my share of garlic crab trays.
Yes.
I don't eat it a lot, but I do partake in eating garlic crab tray. I love it, man. Because of the fact they say the garlic part is good for you.
Yeah.
We all know that it's all spruced up.
Yeah.
It ain't just the garlic, you know what I mean?
No, not even just going on talking about vegetarian. I would advise and suggest no one eats this filthy animal called a pig.
Yeah.
The pork we gotta lay off of.
Right.
That is like eating a rat,
Right.
cat, and dog.
Wow.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, that is what that comes from, the pig, back in the day. That is what that was made out of. Everything, grows, and that's what that grows to, a pig, which is a filthy thing. That's would you eat a boar? You know, same thing. That's just a wild pig, you know.
That's it.
And people go out and, you know, I guess hunt boars, you know. But yeah, I say stay off the pig, leave the pig alone, and leave the beef alone, you know.
Yes.
And you know, I'm just suggesting, you know, because again, it's clogging up our arteries and messing up our life and getting us heavy, you know.
Another thing that a lot of people say, my mom cooked it like that, I'm gonna give it to my kids.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It didn't do nothing to them.
Yeah, they lived 100 and such and such.
Yeah,
But when you know better, you do better.
They did live, but what was the size of their ankles?
True. What was their blood pressure?
Yeah.
They had ankles.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Were they active?
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
And a lot of people.
when you ask them that, you know, they have no answer.
No.
But the only comeback they have is, well, my mama.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
your mother did a lot of things
Right.
that could have been right and could have been wrong.
Could have been
But
wrong.
if you know better, do better.
Yeah, times
You
is
know?
different, man.
Definitely
We weren't health conscious way back when we was younger.
Yes.
You know, when mom and daddy,
Right.
man, all they had what they had to take care of us.
Right.
It
Yes.
wasn't health conscious.
Yes.
Help was out the window.
What?
Now it's health conscious right
Yeah.
now, especially us as a generation. You know, everybody's more aware of what they're eating and putting in their bodies and stuff.
Hormone.
Like that, man.
You ever ate
I don't
hormones?
eat no hormones.
No hormones.
You gotta-
just found out what that was a couple of weeks
Right.
ago.
Man, you got a generation of people now, man, and it's a beautiful thing, man. You go in the store nowadays, man, you're seeing people reading more labels to see what's
Yes.
in the product
Yes.
now,
Yes.
versus just picking them off the shelf and say, okay, I'm gonna get this, I'm
This
gonna
is
get
good.
that. But people's like sitting there and reading, like,
Mm.
okay, got this, that, and that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing. It's a
It
start,
is.
just like you say.
It is. Some people, you know, go overboard with it, but hey, you can never go overboard with, you know, eating right and living right.
Right,
You know,
right,
it's just
right.
being conscientious of what you take, what you partaking in your body. You know, nothing's wrong with that. You know.
The part of the country where I'm from, some people call it South meat. Some say rice pudding.
Yeah.
And is it another name?
Hog
Hog-head cheese.
Hog-head cheese is one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, man.
Hog-head cheese.
Hog-head cheese.
Hog-head cheese.
Well, the lady's, you know, she's passed on and gone now, but I went to, you know, a little boy went to her house. He said, hey, boy, put that head in the sink. So, of course, back.
Yeah.
I seen the snot sticking up.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, she went to grinding on him.
Yeah. And that was life.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
right.
and,
That
and,
was
and
life.
that's what you know.
Yeah. That
You
was
know?
life.
Yeah, I don't eat hog-head cheese, rice pudding, or something I'm missing.
So what's your guilty pleasure in your meats, brother? And if I may put you on the spot, since you
You
put my
can-
brother
no,
on
you
the
can
spot.
put me on the spot. Every now and then I eat a piece of rib, but I need to
Okay.
get off of that.
Okay.
Not a lot. You know, I might eat one
I see,
bone.
that's good.
Eat one bone, then you're gonna the next thing you know, you're gonna eat two bones.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you eat a half a slab.
You done got the taste in your mouth now.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
dog.
I might as well.
Yeah,
might as
why not?
well.
Let me ask you this: do you think that some meat from animals can make a person sick, or
Oh, yeah.
it
Oh,
attributes
yes.
to
Oh, yes. You look at
diseases that we have?
Yes.
And I believe that some of those meats may, you know, maybe not, can, you know, give us cancer,
Yes.
you know, gout.
Yes.
Right.
They a lot of these meats they die. They
Right.
put dye in.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
That's-
it doesn't look like that because it has to ship to the store.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So they have to preserve it.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
So
true.
when you get it, you know
It looks all nice and pretty.
Yeah, that cow been dead maybe months ago.
Yeah.
They
Right.
just froze it.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna unthaw it and put it in your system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you
It's crazy, huh?
when you acting like an ass, you know, maybe
Right.
because you're eating too much ass,
Right.
you know,
I don't-
because you take on
Right.
that.
Yeah, you take
on what you
you
eat.
take on the emotional being of that cow
Yes,
before that
yes.
cow was slaughtered.
Yes, you do.
Then think about it like
Think
that,
about
you
it.
know what I'm
Think about
saying?
it.
You really do, man. Like
You do.
whatever that cow went through before
Mhm.
that cow,
Mhm.
you know, died,
Yes.
it's
yes.
going into you when you eat it.
Yes, yeah. You saw the man came at him like this, you know.
Right.
Then you all jumping. You wonder why I'm jumping. Maybe because you know your diet. You know.
I don't eat. I also don't eat pork chops. Don't give me no pork chop sandwich.
Good, brother.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't think I thought. Let me see. I haven't eaten pork chops about 15, 20 years.
What it all boils down to, brethren, is that you can grow vegetables in the backyard, plentiful.
Right.
beef and all that. You can't do that.
Right.
It's a business. We want you to partake in that. That's why you saw the commercial. It's the other white meat.
Yeah.
It's marketing.
Yep.
They want you to feed these farmers when you could be your own farmer.
Yep.
So you save money
Yep.
by not eating these foods that they continue to push on you, and you see the commercial. Ooh, that look good. You know, it suggests what they put into you, the commercial.
Exactly,
You know, and you see it. You know, you see. I want my baby back, baby back.
Yeah.
You watching a football game. You gonna place an order for them baby backs.
Like a good friend of mine said, man, you don't even know that you conditioned to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You
You
know
don't know. You don't
good
know.
friend of mine said that.
Yeah, it's
You know
true.
what I mean?
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. And it's so easy on how propaganda, you know, can run your life. You don't even know.
Right.
You know, just as you asked me on how when you go to places and they say, no, I got this all made up. Oh, you ain't gonna eat this? You could say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. You know, that's a suggestion. That's a commercial. He trying to sell his food that he done made to you. May be delicious, but not nutritious.
That's correct. I'm glad you came, man, but
I'm
we
glad you
need
invited
you
me.
need to hang out for about 20 minutes because you told me, I ain't forget,
No, talk
you was
to
a
me.
fan, don't say it yet, hold on, you know, of a certain team. I forgot.
That team.
I don't think I wasn't going to go there.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
About 15 minutes, but
Here we
before
go.
we keep rolling, I'm going to give a shout out to my kids, Leander Palmer Jr. and Savannah Palmer. Love y'all. All right. From Dallas Cowboys. You said you was a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
And I received a message yesterday. Every year y'all say the same thing. Y'all going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what
That's what they say. You a Cowboy fan too, brother?
no? Come on, man.
You already see the hat, brother. You already see the hat, man. You see the hat, man.
You know when they go into the Super Bowl, when they buy their ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But it's cool, though. It's cool. It's cool to be on. It's cool.
But
It's
I
cool.
have another gift for you.
Talk to
I
me.
wasn't going to let you get out of here. I'm giving you several gifts like a king.
Thank you. Gift.
And it's related to the Dallas Cowboys. Cornell Johnson back home, I told you I was going to get you. Hold on now.
Uh-oh.
You said that y'all was going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to put that right there. Make sure they see.
Now,
They go to bowl.
Cornell. Gifts.
Cornell. He gonna revisit this if there is a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
This is the bowl, man. Y'all cereal bowl.
We going to the cereal bowl.
So here we go. Jag fan, right? When y'all going to the Super Bowl?
Hey, man. At least we consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. They consistent.
Hey,
They
I'll
consistent.
tell you another team that's on the radar right now.
Who's this?
That got Super Bowl aspirations.
Who's this?
Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Where all my Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans? Oh, everybody back on the bandwagon now because with Tom Brady in town, huh?
Well, back to them Cowboys. We gonna get every year. Jerry Jones, he one man show. He's the general manager.
He is.
What else he is?
He is.
He the president.
President
He
and owner.
The owner.
During draft day, they didn't show anybody else, making the pick. It was just him.
He on the clock.
He's on the
He on the
clock.
clock.
Yeah. He on the clock by himself.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get on to these Philadelphia Eagles.
Hold on, Cowboy fan. What you say about the
I'm gonna
Eagles?
play a sound clip. They say it's a. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can. Hold on a minute now. I'm gonna play this sound clip, and they say that it's an eagle, but we're gonna find out right now. Is that an eagle? I mean, that's a Philadelphia Eagle. I mean, what it sound like? Sound like a chicken. All you hear is "Fly Eagles Fly." I mean, what'd you hear? Say, do it again. Come on now.
But
Wait a minute.
you gonna fly? The Eagles flying.
That's it. Yeah. That's the more Eagles. And another thing here.
Eagles did win a Super Bowl though,
By luck, yeah. I'm not giving y'all no credit.
and y'all took the quarterback.
I plead the fifth.
What quarterback? Who that is?
Nick was it Foles?
Who that is? We don't know who that is.
Y'all took the Eagles leftovers. Eagles fans.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mr. Jesse Hall, you thought I was gonna forget you. No, y'all got some problems. Oh, what do they call him? Big Ben.
Big Ben.
He's old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the clock.
like the clock.
The clock.
Y'all got some problems. The New York Giants, y'all shouldn't have got rid of Mr. Manning. Y'all made a bad mistake last year. and put him on the bench. It was a rookie from Duke, I think.
Who?
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah, I think he was from Duke.
Yeah.
I think, no, was he?
Who?
I
Quarterback?
think he was.
I think-
The little young, the rookie, man.
I think he was from Duke.
Yeah.
From, yeah, I don't like the Giants either.
No.
The 49ers, I haven't forgot about y'all either. You mean to tell me Richard Sherman, Richard Sherman, he's old
Oh yeah.
as far as football goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 49er fans, you know, they know what they did to Kaepernick. So they lost a lot. They lost 50% of their customers or fan base.
Hey, I ain't gonna talk about my 49er fans like that, man. I still got love for them 49er fans, man. I ain't lying, man. I got love for them, but I just want to remind y'all that Richard Sherman did get burnt by Sammy Watkins in the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna let y'all live that down after he talked all that trash. Come on, man. Come on, Richard Sherman. What's going on? 49er fans, man. Hey, man, I got love for y'all, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Yeah.
So you think that the Cowboys gonna do something this year?
It's hard to say, man. They're not getting training camp, so it's gonna be wide open. You may have a team that you never thought go to the Super Bowl this year. Cleveland and Giants. You know what I mean? Because we don't even know if it's gonna be a season as far as this virus is concerned.
Yeah.
You know? So
Everybody stay safe
everybody stay safe.
out there, and I'm glad you came.
Yeah,
I want
protect yourself.
to give kisses and hugs to my family. Give thanks.
That's right. And if you haven't ever talked to a true Rastafarian, there you go.
Yeah, true.
Right.
There it is.
True. Rasta to the bone.
Now, the first time I seen you mixing that milkshake up, now.
Wasn't no milkshake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, wasn't no
some
milkshake.
vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? A smoothie, huh?
Yeah, he was faithful with it.
Yeah.
You know, I had meat laying around. I thought he was gonna steal a piece or two.
Man, that's great, man. Too.
And he was disciplined enough to say, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I come in the room, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good, bro. I bet you like, how's he doing this? You know, but it had to be some type of influence on you. You had to say, wow, you know, that brother. And then when we saw each other, you know, after that, you're like, you still vegetarian? I'm like, yes, sir, to the bone. So yeah, I appreciate you having me, man.
And when you was making your mix, when I was walking off, I used to look back. I said, he crazy as hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this chicken right here.
And you're like,
Yeah.
Hey, lick your fingers afterwards.
Yeah, but yeah, it's got me this far, you know. I'm in good health, I feel good, I can run, I can walk, I can talk, you know, so it's got me this far.
That's good.
No complaints, you know, so I give thanks for life, you know, and food and vegetables is life, you know, fruit is life, you know.
Want to say anything?
Man, all I got to say, man, is it's a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, same way, man.
It's you know, just kind of like, you know, politics and talking about a lot of things, man, that need to be talked about, man. Your views on certain things, like, you know, foods of that nature. You know, a little history on Ethiopia that I didn't know about, that I learned about today, man. It's fascinating because I've never been that far out of the country before. I have yet to do that. That's basically on the bucket list. You know, at some point in my life, I'll probably get over there to Africa and see what's going on.
Must see, man. It's not what they say.
Actually, his brother went there. You know,
Okay.
on his honeymoon for about a week or two or something like that.
That's it. Which country
He
you
went
went
to,
to?
oh man, hold on a minute. I think it was Cape Town, Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
And it was like a combination because they traveled to another place and I can't remember what it was. And shouts out to Kente. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was a pleasure, man, meeting you.
Yeah, same way, brother. Yeah, pleasure's all mine, man. Give thanks, you know.
Well, thank y'all for listening to Let's Talk Under the Tree. We appreciate everybody and all the support. And we out.
We out.